Hey everyone, what's with Us versus Herd? If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, link is below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. We currently have the S&P's up 14, Dow's up 176, NASDAQ actually down 2 points. So what is going on? Faisal, Keith, Ben, Carl, Jeff, Clinton, Rodney, Manchild, Paul, Jack, Tech down, Apple downgrade. Yeah, Bank of America. Price checker at 470. Future habits. Faiz, Victor, how we doing? Are we gonna survive today? Right now the market's also down on the ADP number. ADP was way lower than expected. So the ADP was only like, they were expecting to add 1.5 million, I think, and they only added like 157,000. So that's what it was. So let's get into it. We have quite a few earnings to kind of go over. I think Carl, you wanted me to go over to LVGO, and then I'd like to know your thoughts on the merge with TDOC. So LVGO, I mean, it's just straight up no consolidation. Straight up, it's gapping up again. Well, they only by like 4 points. Looks like they had earnings. So they ran before earnings. Looks like it's gap up another 4 points. Expected move on LVGO was $18, and it's only moving up 4 points. So if you bought premium on here, you probably are getting a little bit screwed with the premium crush. Implied volatility also 173%, rather high. So if you bought options on this, you're probably going to get in trouble for earnings. You know, oil today. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on today, and There's definitely no shortage of plays. Disney had a major ramp up. You know, I honestly didn't think they were gonna do that well. Right now they're at 124.64, so they're just over the 200-day. They've been riding below the 200-day. Got rejected at the 200-day in June. Hasn't come back. So they actually lost $3.5 billion with the parks being closed, but they're becoming more. You know, they're basically turning into the next Netflix. You know, they now have 100 million paid subscribers. They're going to be releasing Mulan through the Disney Plus, which they said they were going to hold the release. So I think what's interesting with Disney here and what people are kind of thinking is that they're transforming into a different company. We kind of knew this when Disney was getting into streaming. As I said, they're no longer going to be an entertainment company. They're going to be more of a tech company, and they're transitioning to that because they don't know what the post-pandemic world is going to be like. They don't know. So they had to have some safety measures. Thankfully, they put in the work early and was able to release streaming before the pandemic actually hit. But they're kind of anticipating that travel may not return as high as it was before. So so Disney, they announced that subscribers would be able to watch Mulan for $30, $29.99, September 4th. So it's gonna be interesting that if they're gonna be skipping the theaters and pushing it directly out on Disney Plus. I mean, I think it's a I mean, it definitely sucks for the theaters, but as a business, it totally makes sense to control the process from, creating a product to its release. Similar to what Apple does, controlling the process of their entire iPhone from manufacturing all the way down to retail. So I think Disney definitely going to be interesting. Probably a lot of people are going to try to pile in, a lot of FOMO. I mean, Disney probably will dip again. So we'll see. I don't even know when theaters open in Illinois. I mean, theaters are still closed in Illinois right now. I don't even know. Like, everything is still closed. Yeah, it says, yeah, I'm not, oh, you said, working at the 20th? Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I went up to Wisconsin a couple weeks ago, and they had theaters open. However, there was like 3 cars in the parking lot. So I guess that's the thing. Like, if you're thinking about, theaters reopening, is it worth it to that business to actually reopen for the 5 people that want to go? ATVI. So kind of go over some of the plays. I did sell some premium in ATVI. I don't know what's going on here, but a lot of screens are opening up. Hold on a second. Sorry. Freaking. Anyways, ATVI, I did sell some premium. I think that I'm going to be, I don't know. Let's see. Am I going to be down on this? I sold a butterfly. I think that, was it right now? ATVI, they did beat. However, it's down to 84.61, 84.60 right now. So if we open around 84, it looks like I'm going to be down around, let's see, around like $30. I'm trying to take out. Premium was rather high. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be down like $40 or so. So not ideal. I thought maybe it was going to go above 87. That's why I put this trade on, but I guess I should have been more neutral on ATVI, because I mean, ATVI basically flat right now. Expected move on ATVI was $7.50, and it's currently only moved to less than $2, so $1.80 or so. If you're just joining, say what up. If you guys could do me the favor, hit the like button. Definitely appreciate it. Microsoft has Pop 3 Plus has to be news. Yeah, I wonder how their TikTok deal is going to go. I wonder if investors are actually going to like their TikTok deal. I don't know. Thoughts on Square? So Square is rather frustrating to me, because so I was like, okay, I want to play Square for earnings. I was thinking that we got a nice dip yesterday. I thought maybe we could. Essentially, I thought I could get it below 132. It just didn't happen. It fell all the way down from 136, all the way down to 133, and bounced back up into the close. And they weren't expected to have earnings until tomorrow, but Bloomberg leaked it a day early. And I mean, it's not a big deal. The earnings was going to come out anyways, but if you're trying to trade at earnings, I mean, it definitely screws you. But if you're gonna sell premium and be neutral, I was gonna be bullish on this. I know I was being greedy. I was trying to put a credit put spread down here, like the 130s, but it just didn't come together. And I'm like, oh, I have more time on this if it dips tomorrow at open or something on the jobs data maybe, but it did not. That's not Square. Square's not happening. So Square, I mean, they had an amazing earnings. They beat on everything. Amazing. It's all-time high, so this thing's probably going to squeeze up. What's my plan for NKLA? So NKLA, I'm actually surprised it's holding like 30, like around 34. Did dip down all the way down to 32. But right now for NKLA, I mean, it has. I wouldn't say it's solid support, but it has been bouncing around off the 30 and the 28. So I thought it could come back down to 30. It definitely came back down to 32. I'd like it to come back a little bit down closer to 30, but I'll take what I can get on NKLA. So NKLA, I'll probably be up. Let me show you what I got here. So NKLA, I sold some in the money credit put spreads, and looking at it, NKLA, if we open up around 34, let's see here, 34, theoretically it says I'm going to be up. If we open up around like 34, theoretically I'll be up 100 and 150, somewhere around there. Somewhere around here. I mean, obviously the lower the better for me, but I'm not going to let this position expire in the money, because obviously you can see if it expires in the money, you don't have a lot of room for error. You basically need to be below 30 or you don't make any money, otherwise it's max loss. So, my max loss on this is 250, max profit 750. So if I pull out $150 and my risk is $250, I mean, I definitely won. So we'll see. We'll see what options are going to open up at on these. So I just I mean, NKLA, I don't know what people expected. I mean, when you see a chart like this, I mean, it ran from 12 up to 93, mostly due to Robinhood traders thinking, oh, this is the next Tesla. However, they don't have any product on the market right now. They don't have, and then there's delays in their product. I mean, to do what Tesla did, Tesla's been at this a long time, over 10 years, and to do what Tesla did or is doing, it took a long time. People think they could just flip a switch. I mean, I don't know if anybody traded Tesla 5 years ago, 4 years ago, even 3 years ago. I mean, it was a serious struggle for Elon. I mean, people were stealing intellectual property. There were fires in their warehouses. No one believed in what they were doing. They had hit piece after hit piece after hit piece in the media. If anything, NKLA should thank Elon and thank Tesla. First of all, their company name is the same, Tesla and Nikola Tesla Motors. So I don't know, I mean, they took the first half of the name. Yeah, but I'm just saying, Daniel, like what Tesla has done is taken so many years to actually get to where they are. Like, also all the charging stations. I mean, it's near impossible for most people. And recently saw a construction company in my town called Nikola. Made no sense. Yeah, it's trendy right now. Call it Tesla. Call it Nikola. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Anyone trade mRNA? They reported earnings. mRNA looks like they didn't have any movement. They did say, however, they're going to be pricing the corona vaccine from 32 to 37 for some customers. I don't really know what that means in terms of what are some customers. Moderna's charging for small orders is higher than the $19.50 per dose agreed by the U.S. drug maker Pfizer. So looks like they've already received deposits, about 400 million deposits for the vaccine as of July 31st. Last week, the company stated that phase 3 trial is testing how safe and effective it is on 30,000 people, with results expected as early as October. The company said it expects to complete enrollment for its phase 3 trial in September. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to be one of the 30,000 that gets trialed on a rush vaccine that was rushed by the government, rushed like I don't know. I'm actually a little bit hesitant on getting the vaccine like out the gate. You know what I mean? Yo, Jim, what's going on? If I use Twilio, people with insurance pay more. Let's look at Twilio. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I mean, I got the flu shot. I'm not an anti-vaxxer by any means, but it's probably it's a bit controversial, but like, you want the vaccine, but then like you do, I don't know if you want to be the first. like that's just my opinion, of course. Twilio, man. So they ran high. Expected move is $26. They've only moved. I mean, they hit a low of 266. So 274. So they're only down 9 points. Expected move was 26 points. So it's well within the expected move. Definitely burning some premium. Premium 127%. I was looking at this to trade it, but I didn't because I thought, if there's a stock that rips up like $50 beyond the expected move, probably going to be Twilio. And for earnings, I'm mostly a premium seller, so I only want to sell premium for earnings for the most part. Very, 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 very rare will I buy premium for earnings, but I think that this could come back down to 260 and rip back up. I mean, I think they'll be fine. One of the Disney, if you look at Disney real quick, they were at the money at 117 calls yesterday. We're only going for $3. Disney would probably have been one that I would have bought earnings on if I was going to do an or sell credit put spreads. I mean, implied volatility 71%, rather low, but if I was going to buy premium, I would have gone out to August. I wouldn't trade this week. I would go out to August. 42% implied volatility. These were only going for $4. So kind of compare these real quick. At the money for this week, expiration expires in 2 days. They were going for $3, right? For $100 more, you can get 2 weeks and plus lower implied volatility. This just makes a lot more sense to me if you're going to buy premium for earnings at the money. So at the money, these are only going for $4 versus the $3 for this week. So I say you could, if you wanted to, you could sell premium on the front week and then go into the monthly expiration and buy premium, but then it would make you a little bit more long. But that would be a strategy that I would definitely do if I was going to buy premium for earnings. Disney looked like a good place to buy premium because people weren't really expecting it to move, and honestly, I didn't think it was going to move. MYOS. Yeah, I mean, it just pumped and sold off. I mean, I don't think it had earnings. For a penny stock, just ride the momentum. If it's going up, buy. When it starts selling off, sell. That's pretty much all you can do for penny stocks. There's not a whole lot more you can really do about it. Yo, Michael, welcome. Welcome. Glad you're here. Malibu, California. You're up early. That's the one thing is I'd like to live in California, but you gotta get. I'm not much of a morning person. You gotta get up at. You gotta get up so early for trading. Wynn Resorts. Anybody trade Wynn Resorts here? So Wynn. I did sell some premium on Wynn. So Wynn, I sold an at the money Iron Condor here. So I sold the 73 calls and puts. I bought $5 wide of wings on these. I did 4 of them. So if we open up around here, right now it's currently at 74.25. So if it opens up around here, we're going to be making a few $100s or so, maybe like $300. I think that you see how it says theoretically I'm going to be down $61. I think that's definitely, sometimes Tastyworks analysis mode doesn't really work the best. Like it underprices. Now it's saying, so I reduced implied volatility. Now it's saying I'm going to, is that today? August, yeah. 5th. So saying if it opens up here around 74, I'll be up 150. I think we reject 333 area on SPY. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of watching right now on SPY. So when I think, hold on, let me cover a win real quick. The reason why I traded win the way it is because I feel like all the bad news right now on a win is priced in. However, I didn't see really any catalyst for any good news in the casinos. I mean, travel's down, no one's vacationing, business trips are down. I mean, everything's down. So all the bad news is priced in, stabilized around here. So I didn't think it could go lower than 60, 65. I didn't think it was going to go higher than 80. So that's why I traded it the way that I did. SPY. Now looking at SPY, it's approaching. I've been watching, kind of seeing what the velocity is it going to be as it gets closer to all-time highs of 339, right? We're slowly climbing, but I have a feeling that we had bad data just come out this morning with the jobs report. We have jobs coming out on Friday for last month, So even with the bad jobs data, we're still moving up. We're still moving up. SPY dipped a little bit. It looks a little bit bearish, but just follow the trend. The trend right now, we're obviously going up. It looks like it wants to target the all-time high area. It is moving very, 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 very slow, though. So the rate that it's going, I'm not that impressed. But the slower it goes and the higher we go, it's a bit more bullish to me, because if we just ripped up to 340, then went to 345, we're going to get a major pullback, probably back to 330 area. So, right now, the trend is your friend. Right now, futures are green. Everything is green. Honestly, I think that we'll probably go higher than 333 today if everything stays bullish. But yesterday was a real inside day. Last couple days, look at SPY. Last couple days, we basically been consolidating for 2 days, 328 to 330, 329. So look, last 2 days, and this is not by mistake, right? So this is exactly, look at these bounce patterns yesterday, then the day before, back they bounced exactly at like the 328 mark, dropped to 328, ripped up, fell to 328, ripped up, opened, we gapped down yesterday, opened around 328, ripped up, and then got stopped out around 329, 329.50, right? So that kind of consolidation obviously is bullish. We're gapping up, so it's going to be interesting. Are we going to sell off at open, or are we going to kind of ping back and forth again? Right now, intraday, it's been rather boring intraday. Like day trading, been a bit boring. So that's why I've been kind of focusing on these earnings trades, selling some premium, and just trying to make some money that way. Yo, Joe, glad you're enjoying the Discord. Jenny, how you doing? It looks like it's going up at the same rate as before COVID. Yeah, if you look at like some of the stocks that are leading the way, like look at Apple, for instance. This is COVID right here. This is what it was before. And it's just continuing the trend. Like if you cross this out, it's just continuing the trend that it was in. Before it was going straight up for months. Slowly. And now look at it now. Slowly going straight up and out. Obviously now that there's a huge catalyst here with the stock split, but essentially, if this pulls back a little bit back to 400, I think it'll pull back maybe to 400, 415 area. Apple, so many people just piled in. I think that there'll be definitely pullback on Apple, but hey, it doesn't matter really what I think. What matters is what the price is going to do. But yeah, tech in general has been showing that it's basically a safe haven for coronavirus, because what do we need? We need technology to get through. You know, stocks like Zoom. What is Zoom doing today? Yeah, Zoom. I haven't traded the last couple of days just because the movement has been minimal. I mean, it's just been kind of pinging back and forth between 265 and 270. So Zoom right now is kind of stalling out here. I'm not sure what it wants to do. Is it like consolidating, or is it going to get rejected here? Robinhood Trader sending Apple to the moon. So Zoom, I haven't been trading because I don't know where it wants to go. If it comes back down to 240, obviously I want to look to buy the dip. I don't know if it's going to try to squeeze past 280 here and make a push to 300, or are we just going to settle in here? If we're settling in, I got to find a new day trade stock. DocuSign also been trading a bit. I haven't traded the last couple days, but this one was doing the same type of setup. I took a little bit of break for it, but the last couple days it did break out above 220 area. It was the same thing Zoom is doing now. Is basically it was consolidating here, and then it pushed up. So Zoom may do something similar. Like if you compare Zoom and DocuSign, DocuSign, basically, I didn't know if it was going to stall out here and dip down, or if it was just kind of consolidating for a few months and then it's going to rip up higher. And look at it broke out. Now, if you look at Zoom, same situation here, consolidating right here. Now the question is it going to break out? I guess probably, but I just don't know. In Robinhood we trust. Etsy. So going on today, kind of get things going on today. Square is done. But tonight we have Roku, Etsy, and I'm not going to trade it, but there is Zynga if anyone's interested. So I'm going to be looking at Roku, Etsy. I made some money on Roku already. Probably Roku's moving up on the Disney. No, it's not. I thought maybe Roku might move up in the Disney news, but Roku had a nice push out, really nice consolidation here for a long time, and then it pushed out. So now it's a little bit lower. It's opened up at like 165, closed at 166, so it's $1 lower. I do think that it could push up, but this is a very, 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 very dangerous territory for Roku. I mean, we're at rejection levels. Like last time it was up here, it came all the way down to 133. Time before that, again, came down to 140. So we're definitely at rejection levels. However, it didn't have this previously. It didn't have this nice of consolidation. So if it does fall back, I don't think it's going to go down like 130, 140. I think it'll just go back to the 150 area. Are we looking for a pullback on Square? I'm definitely not going to be shorting Square. I'm definitely not going to be. I think you got to go with momentum, man. Like, wait for the dip. Way easier to buy the dip. Like you had an opportunity yesterday, buy the dip. The dip doesn't look like much now, but you had an opportunity yesterday. This is yesterday's stock. Buy the dip. Would have been rewarded. Now, you didn't know earnings were going to come out tonight, or last night. They're supposed to come out tonight, but if you see a chart like this, now this is my opinion, not investment advice for intended purposes only. If you see a chart like this, you buy the dips. Shorting out the gate. I mean, it's gonna dip, but the rate that people want to pile in this now. Great earnings, amazing earnings. It's the earnings winner. You don't want to really short a stock that beat top and bottom. And then on top of that, they hold on. I gotta get on my trades here. Hold up. Hold on. Let me out. We'll see. We need some contracts traded right now. Not getting filled on on win. We'll see how that goes. Let me try to get out of NKLA. Up a little bit on that one. Hold on a second. Let's let's try to get out of NKLA. And then let's try to get out of man, they don't want me to get out. Okay, so I got a win. Made 150. ATVI, how is ATVI? Stocks are selling off a little bit right now. So ATVI. We'll see what happens with it. But current situation right now. So I made 150 off a win, trying to get out of. I'm gonna try to get out of ATVI. Like I said, ATVI. I need a little bit of a bounce. I don't know if we're gonna get it. Stocks are selling off. Waiting for a little bit more liquidity here. Things are kind of crazy on NKLA as well. So sometimes if you can't get out of some of these earnings trades, you gotta let some contracts go. Be traded. Excuse me. What do you think Snap can reach in the next 2 weeks? Let's take a look. Yeah, man, Snap's been kind of downtrending. I think that I'd like it to see it hit 20. I don't know when it's going to reverse. Right now, it's a little bit of a downtrend, breaking the 10-day and the 50-day. But if it can come down to 20, I think it could bounce off if it comes down to 20. But yeah, Tesla dropped, but relatively it came back to being green. I don't know. We don't know what's going on today. Right now, S&Ps are up 13, Dow's up 205, NASDAQ down 8. Yo, I'm good. Let's try to get. All right, so I'm just trying to get some of these orders in while okay, ATVI is coming back up. So I think I'm going to leave ATVI right now. Kind of see what it's doing. I'm kind of bullish on it right now. So, looking at EA, if you look at EA after earnings the other day, they actually came down to be red, hit 137, and then it's been running for the last couple of days. So I'm gonna hold ATVI because ATVI right now I need. Let me show you what I need for ATVI. So ATVI, we're right in the thick of it. Basically, I need around 86 or so. 85 would be fine. So we're touching 85 right now. So it's ATVI is trying to run a little bit, as you can see. So we'll see if we can get out of this position. I guess I was a little bit too bullish on it. I was a little too much bull, you know? So that's, yeah, ATVI is ripping up a little bit here. We'll see what happens. But I think that butterfly was not the way to go on that. The way to go on ATVI was definitely neutral strangle, because now the main issue is the long puts. The long puts are costing me money. That was the issue. Huge premium crush. I mean, we're down. The puts on ATVI are down 70%. Calls are down 70% as well. So big problems. Big problems. We'll see what happens. I think ATVI could run up here. I think it could bounce off of here, but you mean 100% on Beyond? Yo, congrats, Daniel. I'm so glad I found your channel. Our trading style is literally the same. Nice. Yeah, I really haven't met many people that trade the way that I like to trade. Come on, Robinhood traders, buy ATVI dip. But yeah, I think today looks like it's going to be a rather slow day at open. I mean, we're really unchanged. I mean, S&Ps are only the Qs are only up 9 cents right now. S&Ps up 15. Nasdaq's up $2. I mean, we're just kind of chilling. SPY right now is just hanging out. So who do you guys think is going to win? Have you been able to outperform the SPY? I hope so, because SPY is definitely red on the year. If you actually, did it just turn green? Okay, SPY opened up at like 322, 324. And right now it's at 331. So I would say absolutely. Yeah, gold right now, Hank, I mean, it's ripping up. We'll see what happens to gold up here at 2060. SLV as well. SLV's popping up as well. So I mean, I guess if you're gonna ride precious metals, you basically gotta buy and close your eyes. I think that's like the only way you can do it. You know? I don't think there's another way. Because you don't know where it's going to go. Or just don't trade it. But yeah, I mean, kind of a slow day right now. Apple literally just chilling. Down 76 cents. Let's see what Amazon's doing. Amazon only up 92 cents. Square made a push to 158. It's coming back down though. Microsoft, man. Microsoft's red. Beyond's coming back up though. Beyond's coming back up. What's NKLA doing? Just kind of hanging out here at 33. 34, just chilling. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I definitely think it's coming back down to 30.29. I mean, that's just my opinion. NKLA has to come down here. I mean, who wants to buy this at 30? Okay, Roku turned green. Where's Disney? Disney? Man, Disney push 126. What are these options going for? Man, way beyond. So these are up 300% on the calls. Let's see what those back months were. Yeah, up 140, 200%. Nice. Nice. Yeah, people definitely got rewarded, but that's I honestly thought that Disney's probably a high risk prey, but kind of like Wynn Resorts. I mean, the bad news is priced in, so any sort of good news, you know. Yeah, I'm down on NK. It says I'm up on NKLA. I don't even know. I can't even close it. I'll try to close it. I'll try to close it at NKLA. Not be my friend. Let's put an order in. And not ideal. Yeah, so far I've only made money on a win. Thankfully, I had a really good day yesterday, so I need to try to figure out what I'm going to be doing here with my other trades. I mean, I'm not doing terrible, but I mean, if you look, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not ideal today. I mean, yesterday we had 3 winners out the gate. Today, I mean, we're in the green, but it's not great. ATVI is sucking it big time. Should have went neutral. What was I thinking? I went bullish. Should have went neutral. Sold a premium instead of going bullish. I didn't do that. I did not do that. Yo, what's going on? So we're just kind of hanging out. But, I mean, the market literally is not moving. I mean, if you look at Qs, look at SPY. I mean, what? Literally not moving. What's VXX doing right now? VXX kind of creeping up. But, I mean, they, out the gate yesterday, they slammed VXX at open straight down to 27.50. Then it kind of caught a little bit, but, and they slammed that hard. Drake, I called it a day. I called it a day on my ATV. I spread made like $30 on it. Yeah, because look at me now. I should have sold some premium. Sold some premium on Win. Came out nice on Win. Sold premium neutral, but I went long on ATVI, and it's definitely cost me some money right now. So, not ideal. We'll make it through. We'll make it through, but definitely not what I want to do. I mean, right now, I'm actually up about $100, but the stocks are not doing what I want to do. I also want NKLA to drop a little bit too. I don't know if NKLA is going to try to bounce here. It looks like it's peeing back between 33 and 34 right now before it makes a decision. Is it going to ramp up or is it going to fail? That's the question. I think ATVI just, I mean, it doesn't look good. But I definitely thought it was going to be like 87, 88 after earnings on ATVI. So I probably leaned in a little bit too much. Should chilled. It's all good. We got today, and we got a couple days to kind of even it out. So we'll be good. I mean, so far this week we're having a green week. So you don't want to mess it up with stupid plays. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna pop off here. You guys all have a great day. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.